complete overreach of not just the federal government, but really of the legislative body who wanted to push that. That's an overreach from this side.
Idaho sheriffs are calling Senate Bill 1441 the, quote, most egregious constitutional violation ever faced by Idaho sheriffs. This bill would mandate local law enforcement to enter 287G agreements, requiring them to partner with Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. Idaho sheriffs say they already share information and identify potential immigration violations. They argue the bill wouldn't strengthen these efforts, but instead hand the keys of the county over to the federal government. KTVB's John Webb has more.
I got a question. Why in the hell are we asking the federal government what good policy is now at the same time the good senator never reached out to the sheriffs?
Canyon County Sheriff Kieran Donahue fired up about a last-minute attempt to pass Senate Bill 1441.
There's been this testimony that we talked to the sheriffs. We talked to, no, you did not. This bill, this second time around, this bill, this 1441, was resurrected in the dark of night behind closed doors.
The bill would require law enforcement to partner with ICE, but all 44 Idaho sheriffs have said it goes beyond that.
When I looked at the requirements that the sheriffs had and that they were going to be subservient to Department of Homeland Security and ICE, my constituents don't want the federal government to come in and direct their county sheriffs on how to do these investigations.
Butler County Sheriff Darrell Wheeler says sheriff deputies would be under direct supervision and direction of ICE. He says sheriffs would have to install DHS and ICE infrastructure, and they'd have to provide access to county databases to ICE. Sheriff Wheeler calls this the most appalling constitutional violation ever faced by Idaho sheriffs.
That is egregious, and that should be alarming to everyone in the state. Why would the legislature think that that's needed?
Sheriff Wheeler and every other sheriff we spoke to Tuesday told us they cooperate with ICE as it stands today.
This notion that the sheriffs don't want to work with ICE and will not work with ICE is false.
But possibly the most alarming development for these sheriffs, the White House sent this letter to the bill sponsor, that's State Senator Kelly Anthony. It encourages, quote, swift passage of this important measure.
You reached out to the White House, you reached out to the federal government, but you didn't reach out to local law enforcement and the sheriffs. That's a problem.
Ada County Sheriff Matt Clifford says the bill opens local sheriffs up to lawsuits.
It's not good policy, and I think everyone would agree. And I think what happened is all those legislators are going to be plenty sad if in 2 years we have a presidential change, and now we're bound to a program that also will change. Guaranteed.
We reached out to Senator Anthony for comment, but never heard back. John Webb, KTVB.